This next workout is going to strengthen your hips and balance and realign your pelvis. That's going to take pressure off your lower back. It's going to free up your hips, and it might even correct a leg length difference, because sometimes a leg length difference isn't actually a difference in the length of the leg. It's sometimes because the pelvis is slightly out of balance, making it seem like one leg's shorter than the other. You're going to need two pieces of equipment. I'm going to use a block, but you could use a toilet roll that you put on its ends so it doesn't squish, or anything that's firm about this kind of size. And also a belt. You can use your dressing gown belt, you can use a belt from your trousers. I am just going to show you this exercise using one of these, but I'm going to put them to one side for now. The first exercise we're going to do is going to focus on our core stability and our hip mobility. So let's come onto your back. Lengthen out the spine by just pushing your bottom towards your feet, lifting your head and just pressing your chin down so your neck is nice and long, and as is the rest of your spine. Simply here, focus on drawing up through your pelvic floor, in through your lower tummy muscles, keeping your pelvis nice and still. So pop your thumbs to the back and your fingers on this bony bit here at the front. We don't want that to move. Press the outside of one thigh down towards the floor. Make sure when you press it down, you're not just letting the knee drop. We don't want it to just drop and hang there. We want to activate these glutes. So take it to its end range, then squeeze your bottom to try and press that thigh down to the floor. And then on your out breath, bring it back up, and then repeat on the other side. Press, and then bring it back up. Let's keep that going. 1, 2, nothing moving in your pelvis at all. 3. Remember, not to just let the knee drop. You want to activate those glute muscles around the outside and the back of the hips to bring it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The next exercise, you're going to place one hand on top of the other, and it's going to block the knee coming forward. We're going to bring one leg forward, block it, stop it here. Nothing changes in your pelvis again, but you're going to press your knee into your hands nice and firm, breathing normally, but you're not going to let the knee move. Check your foot is relaxed. We don't want to be pulling the toes up here. Pressing the knee into your hand, and let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, draw into that pelvic floor and lower tummy, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down. Let's change the leg. Again, just connect your pelvic floor, your lower tummy muscles, check you're not tensing in the neck or shoulders, and press that knee into your hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change again and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down, press, pelvic floor, tummy check. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. And again, pulling the knee into your hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feel those lower tummy muscles on pelvic floor. 3, 2, 1. Last one. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that same knee forward without anything moving. We're not going to lift the bottom up here. You're going to press the foot that's on the floor into the floor. Now keep your toes down. Press down through the heel, ball of your foot, and your toes a little bit. Feeling these muscles here, right in your glutes for 10, 9, 8. Almost like you're going to push up, but you don't. 6, 5, 4. A little bit of shaking's fine. 3, 2, 1. Take the other foot down. Bring that knee. Watch before we do this that you're not tipping your pelvis back. Keep that pelvis nice and neutral. Press that other foot into the floor. Feeling those glutes. They just kind of like, it's like a little light bulb goes on. They wake up. Keep going. Another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Change again. Press that foot into the floor without lifting and without tipping the pelvis back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And change. Press down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember the pelvic floor and deep tummy muscles. I was trying to do that and count. And change again. Press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change again. Press 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Now this is where you're going to use your block or your toilet roll. So if you're using a toilet roll, or you could even use a ball, a firm ball, anything that's solid, okay, that's not going to squash or bend in. I'm going to take my block and I'm going to pop it that narrow way because that's about the width of what a toilet roll would be. Okay, so I'll just come this way on so you can see. Here, look, I'm going to place it between my knees. Tripod of your foot on the floor, head back down, and pressing your feet gently into the floor to activate here at the back. Start to squeeze your knees into the block, but keep even pressure. That's very important. We don't want to be pushing more with one knee than the other, okay? Thighs parallel, and let's press here. Pelvic floor, tummy engaged, breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it there, but just stop pressing. Keep hold of it. Second set. Ready? And pelvic floor engaged, lower tummy, and 10. Watch you not tensing those shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And again, press those thighs together. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, thighs parallel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to mix it up a little bit now. This is where the rebalancing really comes into play. We're going to put two exercises together. Remember the one where we were blocking the knee? And remember the one where we were pressing the foot into the floor? We're going to do those two exercises together. So press your knee into your hand and the other foot into the floor. So what we're doing is we're creating force or strengthening in two directions. One coming forward, one going back. Exactly what it would be doing if you were walking. This is going to really realign the hips and the pelvis. So knee into your hands, foot into the floor. Press quite firmly. Keep that pressure on for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't forget your pelvic floor. And change. Press down and push forward or pull forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change again. Pull and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep that pelvic floor, lower tummy engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. And change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more on each leg. And press and pull. 10. Keep those toes down on the floor. 9, 8, 7. Watch you're not tensing that ankle that's up in the air. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're also not tensing your jaw or your face. Pull into the hands, press into the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Just straighten out your legs. Give your hips a little bit of a wiggle. Now we're going to use your band or your strap or your belt. Now this does stretch. Okay, this is a stretchy band, but you're going to use, it's very, very firm, so I have to be very strong to stretch this. You're going to use a firm one. It wants to be about, if you're tying your dressing gown belt in a loop, about the length of your forearm, okay, maybe a little bit less. So if I measure this here, look, that's my loop, from my wrist and to my elbow. So get your belt in that kind of loop, pop it over your knees. Just above your knee or just below your knee, whichever is most comfortable. Okay, I'm probably going to put this just below my knees just because these leggings are a little bit slippy. Drawing my tummy in. Now, we'll do it first with your feet on the floor because this might be a challenge to begin with, and I definitely don't want you to force anything or strain anything. Have your feet the same distance apart as your hips so that your legs are parallel. The band is not going to stretch because you have got a solid band. Press your thighs out against that band. Keep that pressure on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. And again, apply that pressure out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there, but stop pressing. And again, on your out breath, then continue to breathe. Press out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to do 2 more sets. Each one is going to be slightly different. So if you're not ready for the next level, you stick with this one. Otherwise, bring your knees forward. Very important where your knees are. We don't want them here below the hip joint. We want to bring them slightly forward at the hip joint, but not so that it tips your bum up off the floor. Keep that pelvis neutral. Keep the entire leg parallel, so you're not going to take your feet out wider than your knees. You're going to keep them in line with your knees. Press out against that band. This is a lot deeper on your deep core muscles. Press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You just drop the feet and bring the knees forward to relax, but just make sure you take it back. Knees just a little bit higher than the hip, pelvic floor, tummy. Press, press, press. Press firm. Come on, give it some power here for 5, 4, especially if you've still got your feet on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just rest. You only get about 5 seconds rest. Let's go. And press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. Now, if you're repeating this video a few times and you found those challenging, do not do this next exercise. This is the next phase of this is once you've got very confident with this and you feel comfortable with this, you're going to challenge it. The next one is we're going to add rotation. So bringing the knees back, keeping the legs and the feet the same distance apart, but we're going to take the knees and the feet over to one side. So I'm going to go left here so that my right bum cheek just comes off the floor a little bit, not too far. And then on my out breath, pelvic floor, tummy in, bringing it back, taking it over to the other side. Look how far I'm going. I'm not going all the way to the floor here. We don't need to at this stage. And then bring it back on your out breath. A couple of things to remember. Watch the knees don't start drifting away from you. Make sure you breathe out as you bring the knees back to the center. That is crucial, okay? If you don't remember anything else, remember that. Press those knees and feet out nice and firm. Take it over. On your out breath, bring it back. And over to the other side. On your out breath, bring it back. That's 1 on each side. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. Keep pressing out against that belt. 4. Keep the shoulders back. And 4. 5 and 5. 2 more like that, only if you're ready for it. But you can take it just a little bit further across, only if you're confident and comfortable to do it. There is no gain from strain, so do not strain, okay? Bring it back. Arms out, let's take it over. Press firm against that strap. Bring it back on your out breath, over to the other side. Bring it back on your out breath. 1. 2 of 2. 3. 3. Use that out breath to bring it back. 4. 4. 5 and 5. Once you get stronger and comfortable with those, you could do a 3rd set. The next exercise, take your belt or band off, pop the block or your toilet roll this way between your knees. So if you've got the toilet roll, you're doing end to end. Squeeze that block between the knees. You've got to have the feet the same distance apart. So you're keeping the legs completely parallel. And we're going to go side to side again. Arms out to the side, tummy in, squeeze, get pressure on that toilet roll or block, and let's go over to one side. Bring it back on your out breath, over to the other side. Bring it back on your out breath. We've got company. Let's go. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. He's purring very loudly. It might pick up on the mic. 3 and 3. Come on, squeeze it. 4 and 4. 5 and 5. And just rest. Take the feet down. You're not going to get very long here. We're going to bring it forward again. If that's too much, here's a variation for you. Keep the feet on the floor. So if you struggle with that first set, do the same thing with the feet on the floor, but squeezing that block. Ready? And 3rd set. Feet on the floor or knees just slightly forward of the hip. Let's go. 1. Shoulders back. And 1. 2. Come on, squeeze. And 2. 3. If you get a little bit of trembling or shaking, don't worry. 3. 4 and 4. 1 more. Come on. 5 and 5. Take it down. Have a little breather. Just bring the soles of the feet together and just let your knees just rest here to open up your hip and your groin. And then when you're ready, come on up to sitting. Now that is a little routine that is progressive. So each exercise builds on the next. Very important. If you strain, no gain. Okay, so work at your level and remember your breath. Your deep core muscles, diaphragm, pelvic floor, and deep abdominals are the strongest and most supportive of your lumbar spine when you're breathing out, because they are contracting and hugging and protecting you there. So remember to breathe out at the most challenging part of the exercise. Any questions? Just pop a comment below. Any requests? Pop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.